Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Hurricanes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So Wake Forest's offense will take the field first. And here comes Gio Lopez. Transferred in from North Carolina. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing, Lopez. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Miami's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Mensah. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He gets a block. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That's caught. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. There's some room. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the red area, it's Wiggins. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down, I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if they can make something good happen.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Canes! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Could not make his way to the corner.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lofton.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide open playbook on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Mensah. He's got him. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Canes line it up with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. A solid pickup there, works into the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The play fake, Gio Lopez. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wiggins. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Looking for room, it's Wiggins. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here's Lopez to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. Gets open down the middle. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Lopez. Going for 6. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got enough for the 1st. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the Syracuse Orange.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Hurricanes head coach told me at the half they understand all of the hype and excitement surrounding their wide receiver, and they are trying to get him the ball, but it just hasn't gone that way so far in this game. I know they want to target him here early, try to regain some of that confidence and momentum. We'll see if he can get into a rhythm with his quarterback here to start the third. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The play action fake. He fires one deep down the right side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys?
Caught, and he's got room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And the Hurricanes have moved it inside the 20. Here's Mensah to throw. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense...
Might have a chance. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Looking for a gap. It's Wiggins. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Lopez from the gun on third down. Makes a catch. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Snagged out of the air. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Damon Deacons.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. It's complete to the left. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Now the play fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Throwing, Lopez. With the catch, it's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Lopez to pass. Going deep. Goes high to pull it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Running the red zone, it's Wiggins. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king. And
touchdown, Wake! And that one will give him the lead.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He'd only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Mensah. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Third down following the sack by the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Makes it past the marker. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but they've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's Lopez to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hernandez. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. These corners going to give them some space. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Punt is on its way. And he muffs it. It's loose.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Miami sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he...
Could be an alley. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen...
Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running inside. It's Pringle. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Mensah. Here's a heat. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Canes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now it's second and long. Lopez. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. On the draw, it's Fletcher. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Hurricanes! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4th down, Lopez. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Quick strike through the air for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, man, he kind of caps off what we talked about early in the game. We talked about this guy being a potential Heisman Trophy candidate. And you watch him carry this team again today and throughout this season. He shows you everything, just flashes of greatness. And this team, you know, I don't know if they're going to make the playoff, but they're a good football team, and it's because of him. This guy is absolutely one of the best players in college football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Ready. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Lopez wants to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills.